We all read articles that say glaciers are melting at this rate, but do we really ever break it down and ask who are the people getting that information and how are they getting that information? How much work goes into it?
I wanted to learn hands-on, so I left Alaska for 10 days and headed to Washington to join Maury and Jill Pelto and the rest of their field research team.
I'm Rose McAdoo, an artist and pastry chef, and I was the 2021 Artist in Resident for the North Cascades Glacier Climate Project. I am fascinated by glaciers and glaciology as a whole. I've spent a few seasons up in Alaska as a glacier guide, and this was my first chance to be in the field with glaciologists who have been doing this work for 38, almost 40 years. Science director Maury Pelto talks a lot about backpack science. The idea of throwing what you can in a backpack, going out in the field and doing the work that you believe in. And I find that super inspiring for the way that we work as artists as well, and not waiting for a funding piece that you want and probably maybe deserve, but just putting your work in a backpack, heading out into the field and producing the work that you love and believe in. And I believe that that can give your work a greater longevity. As soon as I saw this massive snow pillar on the Easton Glacier, I knew instantly that I wanted to replicate that out of cake and fondant. The texture and the ablation cups, the way that the snowpack freezes and melts, the ridge lines in that snowpack are just so beautiful. I hope that these cakes give a better visual identity and explanation of what science in the field looks like. I hope that these cakes spark joy and excitement around climate research. I think it's okay to have fun as we learn about climate change. We need the doom and gloom messaging, don't get me wrong, but we also need a celebration around the people who are doing the work to give us the information that we use to make decisions. Because that work is not easy, and that work is not cheap. That work takes a ton of skill and knowledge and resource and commitment for a very, very long period of time. So I'm so curious about how glacier science gets communicated to the public. And it has been such a joy to be able to join this North Cascades Glacier Climate Project for the year and partner with them in helping share that information. I was ecstatic to be selected for this climate gallery. I think it's a really cool way to be exhibiting in a virtual reality space and to invite you out to see and learn about this work out on a virtual glacier and have you walk through this ice cave that we're in currently is such a cool and special experience for me as an artist. Enjoy the gallery, please interact with the cakes, enjoy the rest of the art here as well, and thank you for coming.